So everyone's talking about AI, and I have my take on it. Generally speaking, I think AI has a lot of problems, but for filmmaking, I think it solves a lot of problems. What AI is to me right now as a filmmaker, especially as a budget filmmaker, is that it is an opportunity to have really good visual effects accessible. So this is very important. There are already a lot of people, or at least some people on YouTube talking about this, and I want to be one more because I am currently shooting a short film on which I plan to use AI to enhance some of the scenes in the film. And I've also used AI on a short film I published on this channel about a month ago. I'll leave a link here, or where the very final shot is completely AI, and I don't think anyone can tell. And that is amazing for me. So what I think AI is doing for us filmmakers is giving us a lot of opportunities to dream a little bit higher when it comes to what we can actually do with our projects. I'm not a VFX guy. I don't have any experience whatsoever in After Effects or anything of that sort, or any kind of 3D program. So I'm a complete noob when it comes to that. So I've always relied on other people when I needed visual effects. And now I can actually do some of the stuff I want to do with just using AI. I've been experimenting a lot in the last month or so with AI. I've done a lot of test shots, especially for the short that I'm shooting right now. And I have to say, I'm completely impressed. This shot that you see here in this on screen is AI. So, and I can share with you some shots that I've done with AI, some experimental shots. And I doubt that anyone would tell that it's AI unless you're really looking for it and your mind is kind of set to, let me see if this is AI or not. Because if it's not, if you're watching a film, you're watching a story unfold, you're probably not going to question it. And that's the secret sauce. That's the secret we need to do as filmmakers, is use AI as a tool and make it seamless into our projects, our films, and our stories. Downside of this is that you have to pay. Most, if not all, of the AI websites I've come across do have subscriptions, and they're behind a paywall if you want to actually do anything that's, remotely useful. But it seems to me that the prices are coming down a little bit and it's becoming more accessible. And I've found really, really nice choices for my AI workflows. On the other hand, AI does have problems, is that people misuse it. You have a lot of AI slop online, on TikTok and on social media in general, and even on YouTube, where people are replacing complete voiceovers with AI voiceover, which is something I just hate because they often mispronounce names and things that people wouldn't do, that a normal person wouldn't do, like saying that the 1990s is 1990. It's just so annoying, and I think people do overuse that, and I completely against using AI for something that you can do yourself. For me, AI is like visual effects for my filmmaking. So it's a tool that I will use when I cannot accomplish that practically or otherwise via my knowledge on programs such as After Effects and so on, as I spoke before. So AI is a tool for us filmmakers, and I think if you're really into narrative work and you want to really enhance your stories, and you want to do stuff that you would not be able to do otherwise, like exploding cars, exploding buildings, like doing all this crazy stuff that you would never ever have the possibility of doing, AI allows you to do that now. And if you use it correctly, you will add so much production value to your work that it will make it even more accessible and more interesting for the audience. So that's my big take on AI right now. A year ago, I would never have said this because I thought it was just bullshit, to be honest. It was just horrible stuff that didn't really look that good, but now it has come a long way. And I'll show an example of what I'm talking about right now. I did this little test for my short film, which makes no sense. I just added a BTS shot from what I captured with my Canon R7 as we were shooting a scene, and then I decided to do a transition between that BTS shot and the actual shot in the film, and it worked out beautifully. So I'm gonna let that roll for you. As you can probably tell, I directed the actor to react in a certain way. Again, this is using AI as a tool because I knew I was going to use AI in this shot. and I needed him to react so I could glue the sequence together and make it all seamless. So that makes me very excited for what the future holds in terms of AI and my personal ambitions as a filmmaker. And I wanted to make this video to let you all know that if you're a filmmaker or narrative filmmaker, please take a look at AI, because it can really open up a whole new world of possibilities for you. There are a ton of videos that you can look up of people talking about how you can use AI and use it seamlessly in your work, and it is very useful. I'm not going to do that because I'm just going to be repeating myself in terms of, as opposed to all the videos that have been put out there. I just don't want to do the same thing. I just wanted to make this about my personal testimony on how AI has been transforming my filmmaking. So take a closer look, investigate, do your research, see what works for you. Do a little experimenting. It doesn't cost a lot of money to just try it out for a little bit. Some sites offer free credits so you can try, so you don't have to pay anything beforehand. Others, you'll have to pay a little bit, but it's worth it. I did that. I explored all the incentives those sites were giving, and I was not sorry. I actually ended up buying a subscription because I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to use that in my short film. And I'm not sorry at all. I'm very, very excited. And that short film will be up on this channel sometime in the future, because I want to do some festival runs before I actually upload it. But stay tuned for that, because I will also be uploading, probably in the next few days or next week, I will be uploading a full BTS video of the making of this short film, which is called You. In Portuguese, because it's shot in Portuguese, it's called Tu, but the translation would be You. And if you want to learn more about filmmaking, if you're curious on how to direct a dialogue scene or how to edit a dialogue scene, I have videos on those subjects on my channel. Subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you next time.